become wealthy because you meet their needs. Business is about me, and you can't, listen, don't get your feelings hurt if they don't like your product. It's okay. You didn't like it when you first did it. You were trying to figure out how to make it better. How many people started out one way and said, I don't really like this, let me try something else. If you didn't like it at one point, give them an opportunity to not like it too. Without you calling them ugly. I don't know with your ugly self. You know how we do? If you're gonna have a successful business, you cannot wear your feelings on your sleeve. You think Gucci get upset when people don't like Gucci shoes? No, I got so many other people that like it. Keep watching, you'll like it in just a minute. That's their attitude. They don't change what they do because of people don't like it. But anyway, what I'm gonna give you today, and I have instructions on that, so I'm gonna go through them real quick. I have it broken out of sections. People, information, and what you do in the first 3 lines, you will end up, and I'll give everybody one of these, but you can write on whatever you want to. First thing you want to do is identify the 3 people that you are around the most. And I'm not saying the people you like the most, because people we really, some of your coworkers you don't like, but you're around them the most. And if that's who you're around the most, you got to put that down. And then after you put down the 3 people that you hang with the most, the 3 lines of information. And don't say the book that you want to read that's been sitting on the desk with dust on it and you ain't got to it yet. Now, if your information is Atlanta Housewives the most, you need to write down Atlanta Housewives, because that's information you taking in. If your information is gossiping on the phone at work or in the break room at work, information, the gossip in the break room. You got to be honest with yourself, because not the information you like, but the information you take in the most, you got to write it down. And then after that, the activities that you're involved in the most. If your number 1 activity is sitting on the couch with your feet up, you got to write that down. Because that's what you got to be honest with yourself. Well, my number 1 activity, I like to sit by the ocean and just watch the waves, and it just does something for my spirit. You know how we do. Well, you got to write that down. Because when you write that down, you got to write down your top ideas you want to complete in 2016, your top goals that you want to complete. Ideas and goals are different. Goals are things you know you have to do. Ideas are things you want to try. All right? And then you got to say, out of my top 3 people, out of my top 3 information pools, out of my top 3 activities, which one of them helped me get to my goals? Which one helped me develop my ideas? Well, if I found out that, sitting on the couch eating ice cream, that activity don't really help me. Well, you know what? I got to write down 3 activities and 3 information pools and 3 people or 3 types of people that can help me get there. Maybe I need to meet some networking people. Maybe I need to meet another author. Maybe I need to meet another person that's in the business that I'm in. Well, you got to write that down. And then once you write those down, pull from your list to see what type of people I need to help advance my life, what type of people I need to help develop my ideas. Just because you have the idea don't mean it's complete. You need to talk to some people. You understand? And then what type of people do I need to accomplish my goals? And this is what you put in your face every day to see if I'm getting close to my goal. And I promise you, you might write somebody down in January, come March, you have to strike that name off and say, they ain't what I thought they was. I gotta re-up. I gotta re-up. But this keeps you focused so you can complete your ideas and accomplish your goals. Because if you, listen, if you don't do anything different, you will not get any different results. It is you. You are the main catalyst. If you're unhappy with your coworkers, you're unhappy at your church, you're unhappy over your family reunion house, guess what the common denominator is? You. And if you can't change you, how in the world do you expect to change them? You got the main tool or resource in your business is you. If your product is not selling, maybe you don't talk to people right. You know how we do. I know my wings good. If you gonna eat them or what? You know how we. Maybe I need to change my approach. Maybe I need to be like the people in the mall and be like, you taste. You taste, you like. You taste, you like. Bye. You know what I mean? You might have to do some different things. But if you do some different things, you're that much closer to accomplishing your goal. Now, that's really all I had to share, but what I want to do is, because I really do think, because with this play I'm about to do, we have iHeart helping us with some things, We're running commercials on Channel 24, Tri-State Defenders working with us. We're gonna have all kind of marketing material, billboards and everything. But if you go to Mr-Provider.com, put that in your phone. Mr-Line, not the word. Mr. Line in the middle, Provider. You'll see about the play. You can see the video of the last play we did, something she could feel. You can see the commercial I was gonna play. It's really nice. So look at it on your own time. And send me tag me on Facebook and tell me what you think about it. You know, you gotta use that too. But anyway, go to that and you'll see what we're doing. And if you want to be a sponsor, if you want a booth, if you want to be a part of it in any kind of way, when I did my last play, guys, I sold out of everything. I was like, man, I was thinking too small. I wanted to go get some papers and write some stuff down and put that up there and sell that too. But when the opportunity presents itself, you have to jump on it. You have to take every opportunity you can to expand what you're doing. If you don't invest in yourself, you cannot expect anybody else to invest in you. But I have these over here, and you can get one out this over. Listen, it's working. It works for me. It works for a lot of people that I pass out to church. It's not about completing this board. It's about completing your thoughts. Sometimes our thoughts get stuck in our head, and we have to write it down and make it plain so we can start running with it. If we don't run with it, nobody else will run with us. You know, Forrest Gump, he took out running by himself, right? But after a while, he looked up, he had a whole bunch of people following him, and he wasn't even running for nothing. You know, but if you start running and you're proud of the steps that you're taking, that's when you start gathering people with you. But you gotta change your conversation. You talk like successful people, not like victims, not like failures, not like, I don't want people to support me. I want them to need what I have to offer, because if you need it, whether you feel like supporting me or not, you're gonna get it. You understand what I'm saying? It is not about looking for support. My mama wants to support me, my auntie. So what? You're going to get big enough, you're going to charge them full price when they decide to come back. No, you don't get a deal. No. I try. But as you start taking pride in different language, you know what you got to put in your vocabulary? Yet. You got to put yet in your vocabulary. Oh no, I haven't sold $1 million yet. Oh, no, I haven't become a millionaire yet. Because you're leaving yourself room to say, I am on my way there, just keep up with me. You're going to see it in a minute. You understand? As we change our conversation, you'll find that you will change the type of people you draw in your life. Okay. You talk like a victim, you're going to draw all the victims. And all y'all going to stand in the corner talking about, they sure going to support us with it. They sure don't. They make us see. Everybody else making money. Go ahead. You got to speak like a successful person, because you attract people that want to be a part of success, and not people that just want to gossip positive. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? But I have these available. And, he told me too. I have to open up the floor for questions, because I run off at the mouth.